Did you call bank? I called game.
Video was made possible and sponsored by MMOCS. Buy cheap NBA 2K MT at MMOCS.com. Use my promo code PACG and you can get a 5% discount. What's up, PAC Nation? It is PAC here, and today I want to talk about the update for NBA 2K19 where all the all-star teams were added and things like that. I'm going to talk about all the things they added, the 5 brand new things that I noticed, and also talk about how it feels like to use those teams. I want to say thank you guys for helping me get to 100,000 subscribers. Someone already won a 200,000 VC. Now someone else needs to win the PAC merch, so I'm still figuring that out. It should be ended today. Thank you guys for joining the PAC Nation and being OGs. Let's keep trying to grow this channel and make it as big as possible. One thing about this update that I need to mention is that the teams are still being selected as of right now. So the current team that is added in the game, the all-star teams, are not 100% accurate. So they only put them East and West. So that's the only thing that's not completely accurate right now. Let's get this video started. The first new thing they added for the all-star update was, first of all, the actual teams themselves, the brand new all-star teams of Team Giannis and Team LeBron. So they already had these teams in the first place, but it wasn't Team LeBron and Team Giannis. It was the all-star teams from last year. Now they have the official ones for this year with the accurate players for the all-star game this season. For the Eastern Conference all-stars with Team Giannis, it is Cardiac Kemba, Uncle Drew, Kawhi Leonard, Giannis, the human alphabet, Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, Nikola, D'Angelo Russell, Blake Griffin, Skinny Lowry, Bradley Beal, and Chris Middleton. Those are the all-stars for the East team. And they also added the West team, Team LeBron. This team has Steph Curry, probably MVP, James Harden, Paul George, maybe Defensive Player of the Year, the Snake, King James, Nikola Jokic, the Joker, first-time all-star appearance from my understanding, Russell Westbrook, Damian Lillard, Karl Anthony Towns. Some people think he shouldn't have made the all-star game. Klay Thompson, Anthony Davis, and your boy LaDaddy. So as you can see, all the teams for the East and West, Team LeBron and Team Giannis, are 100% accurate, and they've all been added to these official teams. The next thing they added is obviously the jerseys. Here you see the brand new all-star jerseys that have been officially added for NBA 2K19. These are the real ones they're going to be using in the actual all-star game this year. As you already know, sponsored by Kia and also made by Jordan. And you right there to see LeBron James as an all-star for a Laker for the first time. So for Team LeBron, they're all going to wear black jerseys. They also have the red, white, and blue outlines though, which looks pretty freaking nice. I'm actually a pretty big fan of these jerseys. I actually like them a good amount. They have stars on the side. You see there, it has his big number and also his name right below that where it says James. There's also the star above that with the honeycomb because they are in Charlotte, so that's a pretty cool detail. It also says SHA with a 19 and star on the little collar right there. Also right there on the short too, you can see that they add like the patch or the badge or symbol of the Charlotte All-Star game. It looks like a crown kind of with a basketball on top, a diamond. I think it looks pretty cool. There's North Carolina right there on the side and an all-star Charlotte in 2019 all around it. And there you can see the NBA logo in the middle of a star with the honeycomb pattern. But what's even more interesting that I didn't even notice until just now, it's kind of hard to see, but if you see on the stars on the side of his jersey, they also have the honeycomb pattern. That's a little detail I thought that was cool they actually added. I thought that was pretty nice. And also right there on the center of the belt, you can see that same Charlotte All-Star Game logo or badge they have right there on the belt, which is a cool little addition they added, and also the Jordan logo right on the side. So there's actually a lot going on with these jerseys, and I'm actually a pretty big fan of them for them being brand new. Speaking of brand new, let's talk about the court. It's actually not as simple as you first think it is. Sure, it only has the Hornets colors on the court with the white and that turquoise or aqua that they use, but if you look really close to the paint, you can see all that honeycomb pattern all over the paint, which is actually pretty nice. And it's also a throwback of how the Hornets used to have their court back, I think, in the early 2000s and 90s. It's kind of like a throwback to what they were doing, and it also spreads out that honeycomb pattern on the actual hardwood floor. That's pretty nice, honestly. There's the new logo right there on the middle of the court. It's an okay logo, nothing special going on, but it's nice. And there, right there, you can see the Charlotte Hornets, I guess, text right there on the baseline. And interestingly enough, even though it's the All-Star game and it's supposed to represent everyone in the NBA, because it's in Charlotte, they added the Hornets logo right there for, I guess, like the feet wiper, the shoe wiper. And they actually added the Hornets logo right here on the court, even though it's the All-Star game. I thought that was interesting. Another interesting detail was the ball. It is specifically for the All-Star game. Right there, it says All-Star official game ball at NBA. The star with the NBA logo on the middle with Adam Silver's signature on the right. They also have 6 stars on the bottom. I don't know what those represent really, but there's 6 stars right there. Probably spell something out. And the ball is a little brighter than most balls in this game. So interestingly enough, they added a brand new ball just for this game mode. And at number 5, the thing that they added was the coaches and how they are wrong. They actually need to update the coaches because Dwayne Casey is not the coach for Team Giannis. It's actually Mike Budenholzer. So they need to update that. And they actually got it wrong for Team LeBron too, because it's actually supposed to be Denver's coach Mike Malone, and instead they made it the Rockets coach, and that is wrong. Russell Westbrook looking right now like bruh. Now using the actual team is actually pretty dang fun. Here you see me just using Curry, shooting it from the ridiculous logo. KD with that lob from James Harden is just, it's fun to use these teams. That's the thing about it. It's just like an arcade mode basically. Everyone can shoot, everyone can yam it. Look at that lob to Kawhi Leonard. You're never going to see that in an actual NBA game. You're not going to see Kawhi Leonard doing that. That's what I kind of love about these game modes. Paul George destroying Kawhi Leonard's career right there. It really is fun to use these teams, posterizing everyone. I understand that these aren't the official teams and that they're going to change later on to be updated. But for sure at the moment, using the West is way better than using the East. Or I guess using Team LeBron is better than using Team Giannis. The only players that are like really fun to use on Team Giannis was like Kyrie and Giannis himself. But when it came to using the West or Team LeBron, everyone can dunk. Everyone can just do ridiculous things. And then you have Curry shooting it from like half court. So it's really, really fun to use this team. I had really no complaints. Much rather use Team LeBron than Team Giannis. The only time I see myself using the All-Star teams is playing against like friends and stuff. I maybe plan on doing some live streams of playing against people. Like maybe some of you guys, I'll play against some of the subs and live stream it, and we'll play against each other using the All-Star teams. I feel like that would be pretty fun to do. Who knows, I might even do that tonight. And I like it, man. I definitely like using these teams. I like how the court looks. The jerseys are fresh. I'm always glad they update these things. The All-Star Weekend is some of the most exciting times of the year. Hopefully they add some kind of dunk contest or three-point contest setup. I know they have the ones you can do in my team, but you can't choose who you want to do the All-Star Gamer. You can't choose who you want to do the dunk contest. I wish you could edit that. That is it for this video, you guys. Do you like the update? Leave it in the comments below. And if you like this channel, give it a sub. And I'll see you guys next time.
Did you call bank?